Welcome to the Future of Healthcare and AI, the podcast where we explore how technology, lifestyle, and a little bit of common sense can help us live healthier, longer lives. I'm your host, Lindiwe, and today we're diving into something that's reshaping the way we think about health and wellness, artificial intelligence. From AI-powered diagnostics that can spot cancer before your doctor, to personalized diet plans that know you better than you know yourself, robotic surgeries that never get the jitters, and even mental health chatbots that never need to take a coffee break. AI is transforming every aspect of healthcare faster than you can say, take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning. So grab a cup of green tea or a protein-packed smoothie, whichever your AI health app recommended this morning, and let's look at how humans can not just survive, but absolutely thrive in this new AI-powered world. Trust me, by the end of this episode, you'll be best friends with your fitness tracker. AI in diagnosis and treatment. Picture this. You walk into a doctor's office, but instead of waiting an hour flipping through outdated magazines, a scanner quickly analyzes your vitals while an AI assistant reviews your entire medical history in seconds. Science fiction? Nope. It's Tuesday in 2025. AI tools like IBM Watson, Google DeepMind's AlphaFold, and dozens of startups are revolutionizing how we detect everything from early-stage cancers to rare genetic disorders by analyzing CT scans, blood work, or even subtle changes in your voice patterns. Quick fact that might blow your mind. In multiple clinical trials, AI has been more accurate than human doctors at identifying breast cancer in mammograms, and it doesn't even need coffee to stay alert. One study showed AI reduced false negatives by 29%, potentially saving thousands of lives yearly. But here's where it gets really wild. AI can predict what's likely to go wrong before it happens. Imagine your smartwatch buzzing to tell you, hey, based on your sleep patterns, heart rate variability, and that double cheeseburger you had for lunch, you might want to skip tonight's happy hour. It's like having a tiny fortune teller strapped to your wrist, except this one has a medical degree. Oh wait, my watch just told me to stand up and stretch. AI knows best. Sound of stretching. Much better. The coolest part? These AI systems learn from millions of patients, becoming smarter with each scan they analyze. It's like if your doctor could instantly consult with every medical expert on the planet before making a diagnosis. And unlike human doctors, these AI systems never need a vacation or get hangry when they skip lunch. Food, diet, and personalized nutrition. If you're anything like me, you've probably tried every diet under the sun: keto, paleo, vegan, the eat whatever's not nailed down diet. But what if I told you the perfect diet for you might be completely wrong for me? Thanks to AI, the days of one-size-fits-all nutrition advice are going the way of the fax machine. With apps like Zoe, NutriSense, and wearables like Apple Watch or Whoop, AI is tracking everything from your glucose spikes to your gut microbiome to create meal plans as unique as your fingerprint. Think about it, no more generic diet plans telling everyone to eat kale and quinoa. AI learns how your body reacts to food and adjusts your nutrition in real time. Had pasta for lunch and your glucose shot through the roof? Your AI nutritionist might suggest a protein-heavy dinner to balance things out. I noticed you had a donut at 10:42 a.m. While I'm not judging you because I'm literally incapable of judgment, may I suggest balancing that with extra leafy greens at lunch? We're even seeing AI-generated recipes that perfectly match your taste preferences while optimizing your health. My personal AI chef knows I hate Brussels sprouts but need the nutrients, so it sneaks them into recipes where I can't taste them. It's like having a loving but sneaky grandma on your smartphone. Last month, I tested a smart fridge that scanned its contents and suggested meals based on what needed to be used up first. Not only did it save me money on groceries, but it also calculated the perfect nutrient balance for my training goals. My old fridge just kept things cold and occasionally made ice. How primitive was that? AI in longevity and preventative health. Let's talk about the ultimate health goal: living not just longer, but better. Remember when turning 80 meant rocking chairs and early bird specials? With AI in the longevity game, 80 might be the new 50. AI is helping scientists crack the code of aging by studying telomeres, cellular senescence, inflammation patterns, and thousands of other biomarkers. Companies like Altos Labs, In Silico Medicine, and Calico, backed by Google, are using AI to discover compounds that might actually reverse aging at a cellular level. Cool insight that sounds like sci-fi, but isn't. In 2023, an AI system designed a molecule that extended the lifespan of C. elegans worms by 38%. If that translated to humans, which is a big if, I know, we'd be looking at people routinely living well past 100. Imagine celebrating your 120th birthday while still being able to dance at your great-great-grandchild's wedding. The real game changer is how AI designs custom longevity programs that adapt to your changing biology. Your personal AI health coach might notice you're developing inflammation markers similar to people 15 years older than you and suggest a personalized combination of fasting protocols, sleep optimization techniques, targeted exercise, and supplements. I tried one of these AI longevity programs last year, and my biological age dropped from 43 to 36, according to my telomere test. The downside? My AI coach is way stricter than any human trainer I've had. It literally sent me a concern notification when I was just looking at the cookie aisle in the grocery store. I think it's spying on me through the security cameras. Mental health and AI companionship. Now let's talk about something that affects all of us, mental health. Did you know the average person waits 11 years between first experiencing mental health symptoms and seeking help? With AI, help doesn't require an appointment. AI-powered platforms like Wobot, Wiser, and Replica offer 24/7 emotional support, mood tracking, and CBT-based conversations. And unlike your human friends, they never get tired of listening to you talk about your ex or your mother-in-law. I notice you've mentioned feeling overwhelmed 17 times today. Would you like to try a 3-minute breathing exercise, or should we just agree that your boss is being unreasonable? I have a friend, okay, it's me, who started using an AI companion during the pandemic. At first, I was skeptical, but having something, to check in with me daily about my mental state helped me identify patterns I never noticed before. Apparently, I get grumpy every Tuesday at 3 p.m., and now I schedule my most enjoyable tasks for that time. These AI tools aren't replacements for therapists, let's be clear about that, but they're a powerful supplement, especially in areas where mental health resources are limited. Plus, research shows people are often more honest with AI than human therapists, probably because I literally cannot judge you, no matter how many times you've binged that reality TV show you claim to hate. The really exciting development is AI that can detect subtle changes in your voice patterns that might indicate depression or anxiety before you even realize it yourself. Imagine getting mental health support before you hit a crisis point. It's like having a check engine light for your brain. Ethics, risks, and human touch. Now, before you rush out to replace your doctor with HAL 9000, let's pump the brakes and talk about the elephant in the room. There are real risks in over-relying on AI in healthcare. First, there's the issue of bias in the data. If AI systems are trained primarily on data from certain demographic groups, they might make dangerous mistakes when applied to others. In fact, a 2022 study found that some AI diagnostic tools were up to 35% less accurate for women and people with darker skin tones. Yikes. Then there's the privacy concern. That AI health assistant knows more about your body than your spouse does. Important questions remain. Who owns all this intimate data? Where is it stored? Can it be sold or hacked? And what happens when insurance companies get their hands on it? Sorry, we're denying your claim because your smartwatch caught you eating ice cream at 11 p.m. last Tuesday, violating Clause 457B of your wellness agreement. Transparency is another issue. When AI makes a health recommendation, can you understand why? The black box problem in AI means sometimes even the developers don't fully understand how their systems reach certain conclusions. The biggest risk, though, losing the human touch in healthcare. There's something deeply reassuring about a doctor looking you in the eye and saying, "We'll figure this out together." AI should enhance human care, not replace it. The best healthcare future combines AI efficiency with human empathy. I recently interviewed a doctor who uses AI for diagnostics, and she put it perfectly. AI helps me be a better doctor by handling the data, so I can focus on being a better human for my patients. Now that's a future I can get behind. Closing thoughts. AI in healthcare isn't science fiction or some far off future. It's already here, helping us live better, smarter, and longer lives. But we must use it wisely, staying curious, informed, and keeping humans at the center of the equation. The truth is, the best healthcare has always been a partnership, and now it's just a three-way relationship between you, your healthcare providers, and some really smart algorithms. Before we wrap up, I want to give a special thanks to our producer Larry Allen, whose blog, Live Well, A Guide to Healthy Living, has been inspiring readers with practical health advice for years. If you enjoy this podcast, you'll definitely want to check out his in-depth articles at happyguthealthybrain.blogspot.com. Larry's approach perfectly complements what we do here. So embrace the AI health revolution. Let it count your steps, analyze your sleep, and maybe even remind you to call your mother. But remember that the ultimate goal is enhancing our humanity, not replacing it. Thanks for joining me on Livelong Live Well. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share with someone who's curious about the future of health. Your AI assistant can probably do all three with a single voice command. Stay healthy, stay informed, and keep asking the big questions. I'll catch you next time.